In the gritty underbelly of the city, where neon lights bled into the inky darkness, lived a man known only as the pugilist. He wasn't your typical retired boxer. Oh no. He was a legend, a mythical figure whose fists had shattered more than their fair share of jaws. But now he was done. The cheers of the crowd, the clink of tankards in his honor, none of it meant anything to him anymore. He just wanted peace. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. One fateful evening, as he was leaving the one place that still felt like home, the old gym, he saw a fight. Some punks were picking on a guy trying to take his wallet, his phone, his dignity, and in that moment, something inside the pugilist snapped. Without thinking, he stepped in. He didn't want to hurt these guys, not really, but they left him with no choice. As the fight escalated, adrenaline surged through the pugilist's veins. It was the same feeling he got before a championship match, the urge to throw the first punch. But this time, it was different. This time, it was personal. Then, as if guided by an invisible force, his hand moved first. It wasn't his old style, the one he'd trained for years. This was something new, something that belied his years and made the punks crumble like cookies. Their attacks landed on him, but he shrugged them off as if they were flies on a hot summer day. Then, with a final devastating blow, he sent the leader flying. The alley was silent, stunned by what they had just witnessed. The pugilist stood there, chest heaving, heart pounding, wondering what just happened. But soon the reality of the situation smacked him in the face. These guys weren't just stunned, they were frozen, stuck in time. He had punched the leader so hard that time itself had stopped for them. As the seconds ticked by, he realized he could move them forward in time too. With another punch, the one who fell down was sent 5 minutes into the future, his face etched with the pain of a broken nose. When he punched again, rewinding time, the cut on the second punk's forehead vanished. He could feel the power of time in his hands, but it came at a cost. Each punch tore at the fabric of reality, sending out ripples that threatened to unravel the very essence of time. He learned that the gauntlet was sentient, a being of pure chronal energy that chose him, not because he was the strongest or the fastest, but because he had the purest heart. The more he used its powers, the more unstable the time stream became. The minor inconveniences soon turned into major headaches, black holes, time paradoxes, alternate timelines bleeding into his own. But amidst all this chaos, the ChronoFist discovered something even more extraordinary. There were others like him, scattered across time and space, each with their own unique abilities. Together, they formed a league, a fellowship of time travelers, who protected the delicate balance of the time stream from those who would seek to exploit it. For their own selfish ends, his journey took him to distant planets and parallel universes, each more wondrous and dangerous than the last. He fought alongside dinosaurs, journeyed to a world where magic was real, and even sparred with a version of himself from a timeline where he never retired from boxing. Each adventure was a test, not just of his physical prowess, but of his resolve and his sense of justice. For the ChronoFist, the fate of the universe quite literally rested on his shoulders. Now, he was more than just a retired boxer. He was a guardian, a warrior, a legend who punched through time to protect the very essence of existence. He was the ChronoFist, and his legend was just beginning. Do you love stories like this? Check out our podcast where we bring you tales of heroism, adventure, and everything in between. New episodes every Wednesday. Thanks for watching.